back vlog. I cannot believe it is already September. I am so happy about this because fall is my favorite season ever, and September is going to be the month that we move into our house. And lately the weather has started to slightly feel like fall. We still have some days where it's super hot, but towards the evening it is starting to cool off and I see part of the trees start to turn colors, and I'm just so excited for the overall feeling and vibe. Just makes me so happy. Anyways, I'm about to go and see Cashew with my friend, but before I go, I wanted to share with you some of my favorite products. And no, none of these are sponsored. They're just tried and true, and I love them and I want to share them with you. Okay, so first to start with beauty is the Victoria Beckham Bitten Lip Tint in the shade Poupette and Amour. Seriously, like the best lip tint I have ever tried. I love that it has a little bit more of a brown nude base rather than like a bright pink. I feel like all the ones that I bought off TikTok shop are like bright red or bright pink, and it's just a little too much for me. I'll show you the color. You can see that. This one is Poupette. I honestly, Poupette does not sound good, but so Poupette, I'm not going with that. I don't know how to pronounce. And this one is Amour. It is just like a perfect dark brown reddish vibe. So this one is definitely dark and more red. This one is more pink and lighter pink and brown. This lip pencil by Sephora, Dressed to the 90s, is my favorite color for fall. I've probably used this for years, and it's actually the color that I'm wearing right now, so I'm just absolutely obsessed. Instead of having to put it through a pencil sharpener, you just spin this bottom and it comes out, or you can spin it back, which is so helpful because I do not like the pencil sharpener because it never sharpens perfectly or the way when it's brand new. And then this is the Lavanila Healthy Deodorant. I love it because there's no aluminum, there's no bad things in it, no parabens or things that are gonna mess with your hormones. I love this so much. I've tried so many different natural deodorants and none of them work, or they just have like a weird scent to it. This is just a really fresh, clean scent, which is how I prefer my deodorant. I don't really like when my deodorant is its own perfume. So this one is amazing. Next thing is this Sleepytie. It is the best way to preserve a blowout. Now that it is fall and it's not as humid outside, I can actually blow out my hair and it'll stay. And so I'm always looking for ways to make it last longer because I hate putting heat on my hair. You roll it up in there and you sleep with it overnight and you take it out and the next morning you have like a perfect blowout. The next thing is this stain remover. Michael spills on his shirt all the time and I run over there and I come and spray this on him and rub it out a little bit and it comes out pretty easily. I'm actually really impressed by it. The last thing is this tripod. Why I love this tripod, I don't know if I have any other creators following me, but if I do, this is for you. Just to show you right here, on this little arm, it has the MagSafe Connect. So you just put your phone on there, and this arm is so strong. You can literally hold your phone at any angle. It is so amazing. I have used this multiple times today just to film my cooking. And the problem I've had with other tripods is the arm is not strong enough for it to actually reach all the way over and film from a top angle. So I love this. And then also has this button right here where if you press it, it'll extend this leg out so that it can actually lean at an angle and still hold your phone. It also compacts pretty small, so it's easy to travel with. Those are my favorite products right now. I'm gonna go and put my boots on and go meet my friend.
Through the corner of my window, playing catch. I wandered to the guitar. Good company, purring on my lap. Not a single worry to be had. Sunny side.
Morning vlog. vlog. At the house today because we are going to be trimming some of the trees to kind of expand our view of the ridgelines. Especially in the summer when all the foliage gets so thick and overgrown, it's kind of hard to see past it, and it kind of just feels like you can't really even tell that we're on a hilltop. And then we are also planning on building out our gym on our property, which Michael and I are obviously so excited about because we are currently in a lease. We're looking into building starting hopefully soon. We still need to get a couple of... Are we going up?
We're still working on the control.
What was I saying? Anyways, guys, so we are going to look at the area that we want to build the gym, and we're gonna like kind of hand pick which trees we want to chop down. Michael and I are definitely tree huggers in a way, and so we don't want to take down too many, but we just want to open up that view a little bit and create some space for the gym.
You got to remember too, by taking down some, you improve the success of others.
That is true. So I'm excited to do that. We've been talking about this for a really long time.
It's got such a pretty view of the kind of hilltops and ridge lines around us, so it's a shame not to do it, but we just want to pick the right trees to take down.
I was telling them about the gym build out too, which I'm really excited about.
We can't stop, guys. We cannot stop.
We are dreamers, that's for sure. It really is.
Just creating. Like
yeah.
We're not creative in some ways, you know what I mean? But
yeah, I'm not like musically talented.
Yeah.
Like, I can't dance.
You can dance. You can move. I've seen you dance. You just need a little encouragement.
Yeah. But when it comes to home design, we both love it so much. And yeah.
It's the process. It's the fact that it's not easy is why I like it. Like
yeah.
There's so many things that can go wrong, and I mean we've made plenty of bad decisions. A lot of good ones, but a lot of mistakes too. And it's like that's what makes it so rewarding when you do get something right. It's like it's awesome.
And I feel like it's so good for your brain because like in today's world, everything is like instant gratification, especially with social media. And building a home, like it takes so much blood, sweat, and tears, and thought, and intention, and problem solving. And it's like this big reward at the end, like sometimes years later. And so I just think that it's like really good for us in today's world to be focusing on one thing for a long period of time like that.
Staying dedicated to the mission and trusting the process. It's hard.
Yeah, it is fun.
It's still, I mean, it's such a blessing that we're even getting to do our own home, you know, at our age right now.
Truly.
I can't believe it.
Truly.
But just those things where you have to really, really stick with it and be patient. They're rewarding.
Yeah.
Good things take time.
It is very true.
5 years. Look at us. 5 going on 50, baby.
That's right. Anyways, we are waiting to get the big, what do you call it that he's bringing up there?
He's calling it a man lift. But to be honest with you, I don't even know what he's going to cut the trees with. I guess he gets up there with a chainsaw.
Chopper, yeah,
I know. It's just, I haven't seen it yet, but I guess it's in the back.
I'm so curious with how it's going to work. Like, I was trying to envision what it was when he was telling us. So I'm like, is it like some machine that he like...
That's what I thought.
I mean?
I thought he was going to be low, controlling it.
Me too.
But he's going to be up there, I guess, with a chainsaw. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So we'll see how it goes.
We'll keep y'all in the loop. Hi guys, so this is kind of the money shot view that we're trying to open up here. It was at one point, but since we've been here, a lot of these smaller trees have grown up, and there's just a really pretty ridge line behind that we're trying to expose. So we're gonna kind of try and decide what trees to drop down and thin out part of this area over here as well, because there's some beautiful farmland across the road. So.
So I have an obsession with what I call pointy trees, and around our property we have a bunch of baby cedars. A lot of them are just being suffocated by bushes and other trees, And so we're gonna go clear the area. I'm gonna point out the bushes and then Michael's gonna chop them. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but this right here is a cedar tree and it's what I'm trying to save around the property. Guys, we're going up in the man lift. Oh my gosh.
Literally, look at all the cows over there.
This is not a moving vlog. I know I'm depressed about it, but I do have some good life updates for you. So a couple of days ago, we walked around the inside and the outside just to blue tape some areas of concern and just areas we want to be perfected. It's just kind of like how it goes. Every construction project, there's going to be blue tape and things that the contractors missed or whatever it is. And for us, we just really want smooth drywall and really crisp lines when it comes to the paint. And there's just some areas that we feel like need to be redone. I feel like since we've been waiting for so long, it's so easy to be like, oh, like it's fine, who cares, like that's just how it is. But at the end of the day, I don't want to settle, and so I don't mind waiting like another week or two to move in if it means that, you know, the paint lines are going to be more crisp and the walls are going to be smoother, because that stuff just does really matter, especially when it comes to like the whole vibe of a home. If you have an art light on and it's shining down on the drywall, you can see where they've patched, or you can see if a nail is popping through. And so all those things can be fixed. It just takes time, and it takes like a perfectionist to do it. And so we're just going through the house and finding those little things. We went different times of the day, like in the morning, in the nighttime, because as the light shines through the windows, you're gonna see the walls differently. Also, we're just really excited to start planning out the little projects we're gonna do around the house. We have some different phases of our project. Probably one of the first projects I'm gonna work on is my glam room. I'm really excited about this because I just feel like I have never had a space where I can film makeup videos and hair videos. Like the lighting is never good. And I just really have a dream of designing it a certain way and just making it really cute and aesthetic. And so I've chosen one of the rooms in the house that is probably my favorite. Like the windows are so beautiful. It feels like a little princess room. And I'm gonna buy some wallpaper, and then I'm also gonna search for an antique desk. But before I do that, I want to make sure that I have like the rest of the room figured out. Like I'm gonna get my inspo photos going, I'm gonna draw, and then I'm gonna put all that into ChatGPT and have it like generate me a render of how the room is gonna look. Also done it for our kitchen, which I think I showed you a couple of videos prior. It's also gonna be a guest room, just because the view is so beautiful and I want to give that experience to our guests whenever they stay with us. Anyways, before I do all of that, I'm gonna go to the store to make my cowboy casserole. I'm really excited, but the thing is it needs to sit in a crock pot all day for the most part, so I need to start it now.
Guys, a fun fact. If you want a sweet watermelon, look for a tight butthole. Yep, that's a little looser. Oh, there's the money. That's a sweet watermelon right there. Are you ready to check out?
First thing I'm going to do is prep all of my veggies. I love to cut everything before, get everything ready so that I can just pour it in the pot. I feel like it makes cooking so much easier when you plan ahead like that. And the easiest way for me to chop an onion, oh wait, what was it? Oh my gosh, hold on. You guys, I saw Martha Stewart do this, and I'm gonna see if it works. So my eyes get horrible whenever I cut an onion. I always start crying. And Martha Stewart says that if you burn a candle right next to it, it will burn the fumes of the onion. Okay, so it is helping a little, but my eyes are still watering, so I don't know. But I also kind of like just the ambiance of the candle, so I'm gonna leave it. Okay, so now I'm going to melt a little bit of tallow. Then I'm just gonna put all of the chopped onions into the Dutch oven just to saute them before we slow cook. Make sure you're not cooking over too high of heat and that you are stirring quite frequently, because you really don't want to brown the onions, you just want them to be translucent. Next, I'm going to press the garlic in here. I'm gonna stir that around until it becomes fragrant. I'm gonna add my 1.5 pounds of ground beef. And I'm just gonna cut it into sections and brown it. Okay, next I'm going to cut the potatoes. I'm gonna cut them into little pieces like this. And it's important that you cut all the potatoes the same size. That way they cook evenly and they are done at the same time. I'm gonna mix together our sauce for it. It's so cute. Watch recently. I've been trying to do it in London. Just got back from a walk with Ellie. I haven't seen her in so long. You guys remember she's been in a couple of my vlogs. We were just talking about how important it is to stay active and to get your steps in. And two, physically, I find that if I'm not walking nearly every day, I start to feel like really fluffy and puffy, and I feel like I just hold so much more water. And I feel like when you're moving and you're active, like you're getting like your blood flowing, like your lymph system is flowing, and I just feel like it is so good for you in so many different ways. I'm gonna finish getting ready. We are gonna meet our friends for brunch, and then we're gonna go vintage shopping just for some furniture because we're literally so close to moving in. And so we're gonna find some areas in East Nashville. They have really cool antique collectors out there. So we're gonna go through a couple of the stores.